I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Smoliv. The olive tree is found all around the Mediterranean basin, the southern coast of Europe and northern coast of Africa, where Spain and Italy are today, and where the Roman Empire was once at its most powerful. Originally grown for their oil, olives are small, salty fruits that look a little like grapes. As well as providing olive oil, olives are also eaten as a little snack today. Some people love olives. My sister will eat a whole jar if you let her. They get thrown on pizzas, they're used as a bar snack or placed on the table while you wait for your food. I can't do it though. They just taste like bogies, or boogers, or nose grapes, or whatever you call them where you're from. Sorry. Naturally, for the Paldea region, based on Spain, the new grass-type Pokémon is Smoliv, an adorable little olive Pokémon. Shown in one of the earliest trailers for the game, Smoliv is a cute, round Pokémon with a great name. It's small, and it's an olive. Smoliv. Similarly, the Japanese name is Minibu, coming from mini and oribu, olive in Japanese katakana. As I said at the top, for a long stretch of history, olives were grown only for their oil. This oil was used in cooking, but also in lamps and many other day-to-day objects. Olive oil was the grease that let the machine of the Roman Empire run. Smoliv's Pokédex entries are pretty oily. Scarlet tells us, "It protects itself from enemies by emitting oil from the fruit on its head. This oil is bitter and astringent enough to make someone flinch." While Violet tells us, "This Pokémon converts nutrients into oil, which it stores in the fruit on its head. It can easily go a whole week without eating or drinking." Smoliv doesn't stay small forever though, as at level 25, it evolves into Doliv. In ancient Greece and Rome, there were legends of the Dryads, tree spirits who may or may not have been connected to the origins of humanity. Very similar tree creatures are found in the fairy folklore of Northern Europe, both Norse and Celtic, and the word Dryad is often used to describe all of these woodland sprites today. Pokémon Scarlet tells us, "Doliv shares its tasty, fresh-scented oil with others. The species has coexisted with humans since times long gone." Doliv is an ethereal, doe-like creature in a dress of green leaves, with a vacant expression on its olive face. It seems to be thinking something unknowable, and its behavior corresponds. Pokémon Violet tells us, "It basks in the sun to its heart content, until the fruits on its head ripen. After that, Doliv departs from human settlements and goes on a journey." Ironically, Smoliv and family can be met very early in a player's journey, by travelling west from Messagoza and finding olive fields very reminiscent of the Spanish countryside. A gym challenge involves rolling a giant olive into a goal, and another olive can be found in a field with 2 goals. I was excited to hop on Koraidon and play some Pokemon Rocket League, but alas, moving it in one player's game doesn't move it in another player's. The name Doliv obviously combines olive with doll, as this Pokemon resembles a doll of a young girl. The Japanese name is Orino, combining olive with the ino suffix for a similarly diminutive effect. At level 35, we can start to grow our own olive grove, when Doliv evolves into Arboliva. Arboliva is an olive tree unto itself, the centre a dress of wood with arms of leaves at the sides. It has an air of a dryad still, though we can also link its arms into a ring and resemble a wreath of victory. In this pose, it is also quite like the Indalo, a cave painting more than 4,500 years old, from Spain, which is now used across the country as a symbol of good luck. Pokémon Scarlet tells us, "This calm Pokémon is very compassionate. It will share its delicious, nutrient-rich oil with weakened Pokémon." The Japanese name is Oliva, combining olive with diva. The English name also incorporates arbol, the Spanish for tree. Of course, Arboliva is not just a good luck charm that shares healing oils. It can kick some butt too. Pokemon Violet tells us, this Pokemon drives back enemies by launching its rich aromatic oil at them with enough force to smash a boulder. Arboliva has a decently high special attack. It can put up a pretty good defense, and it has incredibly low speed. At first glance a weakness, but incredibly effective on a Trick Room team. I might not like olives, but I cook with olive oil almost every day. An olive branch is a symbol of peace, and I'd like to extend one to all you weirdos out there who like eating slimy, salty grapes with your meals. Music for Luke Loves Pokemon is by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. Writing, producing, and editing is all by me, Luke Summerhays. And funding is provided by lovely listeners at patreon.com/podcastiopodcastius. I love it when you guys get in touch. Hit me up on Twitter or Facebook at LukeLovesPKMN and let me know your thoughts about our next monsters, Squawkabilly and Knackley, or share your love for any Pokemon. Also, join me on Friday nights at 8 PM UK time at twitch.tv/LukeLovesPKMN for some Pokemon streams. And even if you don't feel like doing any of that, thank you so much just for listening. I love Smoliv, and remember, I love you too.